All right, here we go. Big time right here. Thornlea in the purple jerseys taking on Redemption Christian Academy in the white jerseys. Redemption Christian out of Troy, New York. White coach Troy Wilcombe. And for Thornlea, head coach Shane James. Assistant coaches Chris Skinner, Trevino Sobers, and G.R. Smith. Let's ball.
Welcome to the broadcast. We have another game on tap. Thornlea taking on Redemption Christian. And to start off the game, Redemption. A three-pointer for Redemption. And I think that was number 4, Chuma Oyigbo. Nice guard. We saw Redemption last evening. And number 21 had a good game, Diarra. It's going to go to Redemption Christian. It's a nice matchup. 3-0 is your score early on. It's going to be a foul on Garcia, number 10 for Thornlea. Here's Diarra looking inside. Yanwu goes up and strong. Number 0, he had a solid game as well. Redemption Christian took out Rothesay Netherwood in a tight finish late last night. Here comes Thornlea. Big shot right there. Khalid Long gets it to go.
Thornlea, one of the younger squads at this event. Although they've got their 2020 anchor Javonte Brown-Ferguson manning the inside for them, a lot of these players are actually in the age of the junior squads, and a few of them were here yesterday representing the Thornlea junior squad before the senior guys kicked it off in the evening.
Oh, Diarra goes right by Brown for the dunk. The France native gets it done. And he can do it all. We saw him last evening shoot from the outside. He'll shoot threes, but he'll also put it on the deck and get to the hoop.
Yeah, that should be a fun matchup inside. Javonte Brown-Ferguson matching up with Diarra. 2 big men, 6'10 and above, with Brown-Ferguson, a 7-footer.
And there's a foul.
Inside.
Sorry about that. There's a foul, and that was on Diarra. Brown-Ferguson at the line, 7', 2020. Pickering, Ontario native.
Yeah, Brown-Ferguson had himself a heck of a summer with Canada Elite. They did a really great job on the Under Armour circuit, and he actually earned himself an offer from UConn, which he accepted earlier this week, newly minted commitment that came in on Wednesday.
Big news for Javonte to get it done. He scores a second free throw. Thornlea trails 7-4. Again, as you point out, a very young team. A lot of them juniors last year. We saw them as well in the junior circuit. And not a good play right there for Diarra. Throws it away. 7-4, 7:13 left. First quarter action. This is the 2019 Naismith Classic. I want to thank the sponsor, CIBC Mellon, Bay Street Hoops, Basketball, and of course, Drive for Dreams. We're on location Bill Crothers Secondary School. What an event so far. Look at that triple team. Brown can't put it down there. He knows there's going to be a lot of attention. He's got to really keep the ball up high.
Yeah, you can tell that the Redemption squad has his name on the scouting report as a player to swarm when he gets it inside, and did a good job of collapsing and forcing the turnover there.
Starters for Thornlea, number 2, Khalid Long, number 3, Kivante Marksman, number 7, J.J. Ikaroda, number 9, as we mentioned, Javante Brown-Ferguson, and number 10, Tyler Garcia. Another 3 and a foul. Marksman with the foul, and number 4, Chuma Ayigbo. He is going to shoot free throws. He already made a 3, and now another one with the harm. 10-4 with a chance to make it a 7-point game. Big play for Redemption Christian. Oyigbo getting it done early.
Yeah, I think Marksman realized that's a guy that you don't want to leave open, so closed out a bit too hard there to commit the foul.
Turnover goes back to RCA. And there's the guy with the energy from last night, Yanwu. You're going to see him, number 0, all over the place on offense and defense. He's like an Energizer bunny, getting it done for his squad. Kick it on the outside, Long, in and out, no good. 13-4, Redemption Christian. They're out of Troy, New York. If you want to find out and hear more about them and Coach Tristan Wilcombe, look at Minister Tristan. Looks like a foul on the play. Foul is on number 3 for Thornlea. That's Marksman. At the line will be number 11, David Petrusev. So the starters for Redemption Christian, number 0, Kevin Yanwu. Number 4, Chuma Ayigbo. Number 11, David Petrusev. Number 21, Mohamed Diarra. Free throw is good. And number 23, Marlon Leston. Pretty big lineup for them. 6'10", 6'9", 6'8" in the front court. 6'5", and 6'2" is their shortest player.
Yeah.
A lot of length for that squad.
Contrast that to the Thornlea squad, who outside of Javante Brown-Ferguson doesn't really have a lot of height in the starting lineup.
Here's Long, cut off, shots up, no good there. Number 5 is in the ball game. Adrian Husic out of Milton, 6'5", 2021 player.
Yeah, Husic can really light it up from outside when he's on, and that shot did look pretty good, just couldn't get to fall on that last possession.
Garcia to Long, nice play, can't finish. Brown-Ferguson is there with the putback, 15-6. Redemption Christian, RCA with the lead.
Yeah, good drive there by Garcia. A nice dump-off pass. Long couldn't quite finish, but Javante Brown-Ferguson there to clean it up.
Oh my! Tried to throw that down. And Leston is a Quebec native from Montreal. Couldn't throw it down, but went with a solid attempt nonetheless.
Yeah, I like the aggression there by Leston, and at his size and length, good for him for trying to throw it down there.
Turnover by Long, and then he commits the foul. Number 2 with the foul and knocks over and Yanwu. 9-point lead early on for Redemption Christian Academy. Of course, Thornlea is out of Thornhill, Ontario. It's good. 17-6. Turnover. Foul is on Garcia, and they're racking up a lot of fouls right now. There's 16 fouls, 17-6. Redemption Christian Academy. Please stay tuned. You're watching the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. And Yanwu at the line as we rejoin action. Can't make the first one. Neither the second. RCA, Redemption Christian Academy, out of Troy, New York. They lead Thornlea 17-6. A young Thornlea team. Drew Ebanks alongside Makias Mikre. What do you think Thornlea has to do to get back in this?
I think they've got to clean up the offense first and foremost. A lot of turnovers here early on. Definitely the length of Redemption giving them troubles in the passing lanes, but they can settle down and avoid turnovers, which they did not do on this possession.
And the dunk right there, and Yanwu gets it on the break.
Yeah, they're not even getting a chance to settle back on defense because of all these transition looks that Redemption is getting off the turnover. So definitely need to clean that up in the early going here.
Nice pass. That doesn't count. A little late. The buzzer, the shot clock buzzer went off. 19-6 is your score.
Yeah,
RCA with the lead.
Right idea there by Garcia. Just a half a second late on that pass in terms of the shot clock and trying to get it off in time.
Shots up. Oh, that's a big one right there. Leston, the Montreal native, 6'9", 2021 player, knocks it down, showing he's got some value from outside the three-point line.
Yep, long, rangy forward that can put it on the floor and knock it down from three. Undeniably getting a lot of D1 interest at this point in his career.
Fouls on number 0, and Yanwu, team second. Thornlea already in the penalty. 2:54 left first quarter. Surrendering in the game. That's Abalash, number 15. Abalash Surrendering.
Surrendering, one of the few returnees, maybe the only returnee here from Thornlea's senior squad a year ago that went all the way to the finals in the OSBA championships.
Quite the rebuild happening right there with the Thunder. And that ball went out of bounds after he shot it. And this young man, I know a lot about him. He has a lot of talent, can get to the 10, but also shoot the 3. That was a big one for Garcia. 22-9, RCA with the lead.
Yeah, definitely a deep 3 there by Garcia, and he had himself a great season last year on the junior squad of Thornlea, earning the finals MVP in a victory over Crestwood Prep.
Out of bounds, still Thornlea basketball. They're looking deep for Javante, and the defense is keying in on him. They don't want the big man to get loose underneath.
And I think Redemption's going in with the right strategy here, just trying to avoid Javante beating them inside at all costs and forcing the rest of the Thornlea team to beat them from outside.
Surrendering on the inbounds. Foul on the play. Fouls on number 11 for RCA, Petrusev. Another foul. That one looks like it's on 23. Leston at the line. Spencer Gustafson, 6'7" out of Pickering, Ontario.
Yeah, great job by Gustafson to draw the defender in the air get himself to the free throw line where he can hopefully earn some easy ones to cut into this lead.
It's good. 22-10, gets one of the two. Diarra, quite quiet so far. He had a great game last night. Turns it over. Here's Garcia. The hesitation, the kick out on the wing. No good. Look at Brown Ferguson there. Garcia picks it up. Spins out of double team. Good pass. Can't finish. Brown Ferguson, they're all over him. He's looking at the ref saying, what's going on? No call? 22-10, 1:26 left first quarter.
Yeah, and when defenders are swarming him like that, Brown Ferguson has to make sure he keeps the ball high to avoid those arms reaching in.
Nice pass inside. Goaltend. Right there. The finish, Gustafson gets it to go. That's a tricky name right there.
No doubt, and good job by him to curl again. I think they used that exact same play for that earlier trip to the free throw line possession ago.
It's a 10-point game. 1:18 left first quarter. No good. Rebound. Good hustle. Houston with the foul.
And it's going to take a team effort by Thornlea to keep this bigger redemption squad off the free throw line. Everybody's got to box out and do their part to contain those boards off of misses. Petrusev
at the line. First one is good. He's 6'8", 2020 player out of Belgrade, Serbia. Another generous roll for him. 24-12. Stolen away by Petrusev. Redemption moving it around, setting up their offense. Good defense by the Thornlea Thunder. Petrusev fakes the three, kicks it. Leston, air ball. Not a good possession for RCA. Ball goes over to the Thornlea Thunder. 25.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Early on in this game. After this, there are a couple other games. They will not be screened. TRC Junior Boys versus Bill Crothers, Ferguson Brown. TRC Senior Girls versus Royal Crown Girls. And the last game of the evening will be streamed. Bill Crothers taking on Northfield Mount Herman. Brown Ferguson at the line for Thornlea. They're chipping away at the lead slowly. If they can get a couple free throws here, they'll cut it to 8.
Yeah, theme of the weekend so far has been just to hang in there, stick around, and a run or two, and you might be right back into this one.
Brown Ferguson makes the first. Again, joined by Mikias Mikre. I'm Drew Ebanks. Glad of you to join us here for the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Brown Ferguson makes 2. That's big. The foul on the play. Looks like it could be Garcia. Yes, it is. It's 2 fouls on him. Nazir Andino, number 2, at the line. 6'1", 2020 guard out of Neptune, New Jersey.
There's a nice crossover there by Andino, getting Garcia turned around and getting him scrambling back to draw the contact for the foul.
Check. after 1 quarter. That is your score, 25-14. Redemption Christian Academy leads Thornlea. We'll be right back with second quarter action. This is the 20. Welcome back to second quarter action. Turnover. Back to Redemption Christian Academy. They lead after 1 quarter, 25-12 over Thornlea. Thornlea, a young squad. Trying to get back into it. Only down 11, though, so all is not lost. Drew Banks alongside Macias Mikre. Macias, what's your analysis after that first quarter? A tough one, tough start for Thornlea, but they're hanging around right now.
Yeah, for sure. Thornlea really looking like they're starting to adjust to the size and length of this Redemption Christian Academy squad. Early on, really trying to force it inside too much, not moving the ball from side to side enough on offense, but starting to get a hang of it. Still a few many turnovers like we just saw there, but they can get right back into this one by cleaning up their offense.
25-14, and they turn it back over to RCA. Nice cut, nice pass. Pull up, no good. Just before the shot clock buzzer went off. Unforced error again. They want to get out and run, but they've got to make better decisions.
Yeah, I understand the urgency there, trying to get ahead of the long Redemption defense, but a bit of a force on that pass leading to yet another turnover.
That's going to be off of the bottom of the backboard. It's still RCA basketball. RCA with the inbounds. Two seconds left, shot clock, and he gets it to go. Big shot there, and Dino bailout right at the buzzer.
Yeah, just like we saw last game, when things are going your way, they really are going your way. Hits the prayer from way outside on that three.
call those the basketball gods. Inside, not a good feed. Trying to get the big man, but way over his head and off the backboard. Floater, runner, no good. Getting out hustled right now by RCA. If you want to get back in it, you got to hustle. Brown Ferguson with the piece. Thornlea out on the break. That runner, no good. Subendra, and a big dunk. Brown Ferguson inside. 28-16 is your score. You like to see that from the young big man.
Yeah, great active hands there by Abelish Surendran, and then feeds it right to Brown Ferguson for the dunk. Hopefully that can get him and the Thornlea offense going here.
No good on the jumper. Marksman, the point guard. 5'9", 2021. Big shot for them. Husic,
the three-point shooter, getting that one to fall. That's back-to-back good offensive plays there for Thornlea. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
28-19, slow start, but they're starting to pick things up. Looking a lot better. A runner, no good. There's going to be a foul in the play. Marksman with the foul at the line will be Andino shooting two. 28-19, Thornlea trails Redemption Christian Academy. 6:48 left, second quarter. The Naismith Prep Classic, day 2. Game 4. First free throw was good. This event brought to you by CIBC Mellon, Bay Street Hoops, Basketball, and Drive for Dreams. It's 30-19 after the free throws. Back to an 11-point game. Moving it around the horn. There's Long. No good. Good rebound. Was that a pass or a shot? I'm not sure what it was. Gustafson got it over, and Brown Ferguson with the finish.
Yep, found its way into Brown Ferguson's hands, and he does what he does best, finishing that layup and getting the easy two.
I guess when you're that big, too, the ball kind of finds you. Big shot! And as I pointed out, Diarra can do it inside and outside from Montreuil, France, 6'10", 2020 player.
Yeah, impressive looking stroke from three there. And on defense, he does a good job of protecting the rim on the other side. A nice two-way big man here for Redemption Christian.
And there he is again, going coast to coast. No impedance to the hoop as Diarra scores again.
Yeah, showing off all the tools here with a nice handle on the coast-to-coast drive and nice little touch off the glass with the right hand.
35-21, second quarter action. Thornlea Thunder trail RCA. 5:32 left, second quarter. They got to shoot it quick. Throws it up, no good. Isaiah Lee can't get it to go. Violation goes back to RCA.
Yeah, the Thornlea offense really struggling in the half court. Trying to force it inside to Javonte Brown Ferguson in the post. Looks like the Redemption defense is doing a good job of fronting that pass and making it a difficult entry. They might have to get a bit more creative in finding ways to get Brown involved.
Shots up, in and out, no good. And Dino can't get that to drop. 35-21, Thornlea, they need some buckets here. They had a nice little run, but they've kind of laxed a bit. Nice pass. And the big man will go to the line. Brown Ferguson. The foul's going to be on number 11, Petrusev.
Yeah, much better job there by the Thornlea offense to get it inside. Isaiah Lee with the quick pass to Gustafson, who then breaks down the defense and finds Brown there to draw the foul.
Brown Ferguson at the line. 7-footer. Been watching Javonte grow up and turn into a pretty solid basketball player. And I still think he's got a lot to obviously learn and grow. Body's still growing. But the good thing is he's put on some size in the last couple years as well.
Yeah, for sure. You can tell that he's still kind of adjusting to the new length and size that he has, and as he continues to fine-tune that aspect of the game, only really should head uphill from here.
Charge! That one's going to be a Yanwu, number 0. Bowls over the defender, and it goes back the other way, 35-21. 4:52 left, second quarter.
Great job there by Isaiah Lee, beating the offensive player to the spot to draw that charge.
Deep shot. Lee no good. And Dino, wow, what a finish. And Dino with the left-hand scoop gets it to go. That was a great play.
Yeah, Dino bringing a lot of energy off the bench for Redemption Christian. Some tough finishes inside, a couple threes. Really keeping the offense alive here in the second quarter.
It's a 16-point gap. Who's going to step up besides Javonte Brown-Ferguson for Thornlea? Big shot. Maybe it's Lee. That's his second shot in a row. Missed the first 3, gets that one. It's a 13-point game.
Yeah, making some plays on the defensive end as well. Isaiah Lee looking to work with Brown here to try and chip away at this big lead.
Speaking of Lee, there's a foul there on him. Trying to guard the opposing PG. Gets called for the harm. Oh, the scoop shot is good. And Dino having himself a pretty good ball game.
Great hesitation move there by Andino, really breaking down the defense with ease here. Thornley's got to provide a bit more resistance at the point of attack.
Nice headman pass. Kiara. Foul there. And Yanu. Looks like that call was on number 12, Gustafson. Thornlea has 3 team fouls to 2 team fouls for RCA. Kiara with the take. Traveling. You got to put it up. You got to throw it up off the glass and hope to get it back.
Looks like you forgot to take the shot there on that drive.
3:22 left, second quarter. The 4th game of the day. Turnover. RCA pushes it. Andino. Charge. Andino bowls over long, and he's called on the offensive foul.
Yeah. When you're undersized like this Thornlea squad is, that's one way to protect the rim. A bit unconventionally, but taking the charges instead of blocking the shots gets the same job done either way.
See if Thornlea can put together a string of baskets. Surrendering on a kick to long. He needs that. Oh, Brown-Ferguson. Oh, Brown-Ferguson's got to finish that. There you go. That's a dunk waiting to happen. 39-26, down to 13 again. 2:47 left, second quarter.
Brown-Ferguson rushed the first attempt there, but did a good job of following his shot, getting that rebound, and then throwing it down for 2.
Shots up, and it's good. Nice jump shot right there. Nathan Jean out of Paris, France, French player. Here in Canada, taking in some high-level competition for RCA. Almost a foul there. And Yamu, got to be careful. Nice play, the duck-in, left-hand finish for Gustafson. 42-28, nice play right there by number 12.
Yeah, Gustafson doing some good work inside in this first half. Providing some support to Brown-Ferguson around the rim. A nice little finish there.
Diarra, no good. He's looking for a foul. Brown Ferguson was up, but no call.
Yeah, tough to get a clean 3 over a 7-footer there, but Diarra went for it anyways.
It's an interesting matchup between two guys. One 7 feet tall, and the other 6'10". Almost 14 feet right there between the two of them. There he is inside. Nice fake, way to get the ball back out. Surendran can't make it. Here comes out of bounds. They got lucky there. Not a great shot, and it went off for Brown Ferguson.
Yeah, he definitely heard the footsteps of Brown Ferguson there and rushed that layup attempt a bit.
Shots up, no good. That was Jean. Can't get it to go. Shots up on the wing, short. Brown Ferguson corrals a rebound. Goes lefty, can't get it to go. There's a foul, Surendran will go to the line. That foul is on number 2, and Dino, the hold. 4th team foul for RCA. Surendran to the line.
Yep, Surendran usually a knockdown shooter, but even when the shot's not falling, he always does a good job of fighting for loose balls and remaining active, and was able to scoop up that rebound and get himself to the line where he split a pair.
42-29, Thornlea get it back. Foul is on Anyanwu. And back to the line is Surendran, 1:13 left, second quarter. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Drew Ebanks alongside Makias Mikre. I want to thank you for joining us here. Day 2 action. Remember, there's also games Sunday, starting from 9 a.m. and the last game at 2:15 p.m. to close out the event. So lots of basketball still to go, and after this, 3 more games. No good on that finish on the reverse. That was Anyanwu. Here's Long, tries to pass it through, a little too fancy, got it stolen. And Dino, what a reverse play, and Dino. Nice basket, and number 2's had himself a pretty good ball game in this first half.
Yep. The second he came off the bench, came in with some great energy, in constant attack mode, and playing some swarming defense on the other end.
They throw it up. Oh my goodness! That was a 2-man dunk. Not one, but 2 guys went up and after it. Diarra, I think, will get credited for it. But Leroy Adderley out of the Bahamas. And we talked about the Bahamas producing some good players. Nice play right there to end the half. Brown Ferguson with the volley and puts it in. At halftime, Redemption Christian Academy 46, Thornlea Prep 33. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Please stay tuned for the rest of the game, the second half stats and action coming up. Welcome back to the action. Second half underway. The first half was an interesting one. Redemption Christian Academy, they have a 46-33 lead at halftime. Drew Ebanks alongside Macias Mikre. Macias, how do you think Thornlea can get back in this game? They're a young team, which we mentioned, down 13, but still within reach.
Yeah, and I think that when they're at their best, they're making quick passes. When they're struggling, the ball is kind of sticking into the hands of the players, and when they're moving the ball, things like that happen. Open look for Tyler Garcia for 3 there. And on defense, they just got to provide a bit more resistance at the point of attack. Redemption getting inside the paint much too easily.
And look at that, after the 3 by Garcia. Yeah, that's a big-time move. That's a man's move right there. And look at that. Nice shot there, the jumper. Oyigbo, he's a 6'5" guard, 2020 class out of Boston, Massachusetts. Pops is. He's down there in Boston, Cambridge area. Love that area.
Kind of like a second home to you then, eh, Drew?
Yeah, definitely. And, hey, Harvard is in town. He lives right beside Harvard. They're in town playing down at Scotiabank. If you have tickets here, you can get a discount to go there and check out the games. There's 3 games on the sched for that event.
And a few Canadians on that Harvard squad, including Lucas Okota making his Canadian debut for them there.
Incredible to see. Harvard's been a huge fan of Canadian basketball. Diarra, another basket, 16 points. We'll get the breakdown of those games for you so you know who's here and who's on the sched. Turnover there goes back to RCA. Not a lot of up and down right now. More half court. No good. Thornlea picks up the rebound off the miss. Garcia snakes through the defense. Brown Ferguson, they have a nice chemistry there, a nice little combo. He's always looking for his big man inside.
Yeah, and that's something I'm sure they hope continues to develop as the season goes on. Tyler, very crafty with the ball in his hands, does a good job of getting into the teeth of the D and dumping it off to Brown Ferguson.
Nice pass, can't finish down low. Brown Ferguson, nice play on going under the basket at full speed. Looks like that foul's on number 11, Petrusev. First team foul. Nice play by Brown Ferguson. Now he gets to the line, trailing by 14.
Yeah, and set up there once again by Tyler Garcia, always keeping his head up and looking out for his big man to make sure that he stays involved.
First one is good. Second one is nothing but net. Down to 12, 7:04 left, third quarter. Naismith Prep Classic. First year of many, no doubt. A step to the side, not step back. That's the Harden move right there. Step to the side, and he hits the 3. Nice play right there. Brown Ferguson starting to eat down low.
Yep, been the Brown Ferguson show so far for Thornlea, and that's really what they have to do to stay in this. Make sure that they feed off of his energy on offense.
Ayenwu can't get it to go. Here's Long. Garcia turns it over, but they get it back. Surendran, nice basket. They needed that break. Cuts it to 11, 57-46. There's a foul on the play. He goes down in a heap. Javante goes over to show some sportsmanship there. Nice play. It's a hard foul. Leston, the Montreal native, goes down hard. Redemption Christian will throw it in from the baseline. No foul on the shot there. There's more on the drive, so it's Redemption Christian basketball.
Good to see less than okay and staying in the game here.
Yeah, that shows a level of toughness because that was a tough fall. Very hard fall for him.
I think there might have been a technical foul called as well here, Drew. Looks like on Javante Brown-Ferguson.
Yeah, he's talking to the ref right now. Shot's good. And Dino playing very well today. Number 2 for Redemption Christian Academy. Subs coming in.
And Dino, a guy that can score the ball in a number of different ways, either spotting up from 3, pulling up for the step back or side step from 3 as we saw earlier, or taking it all the way to the hoop.
Nice drive, can't finish. It's good, big shot right there. Number 5, Adrian Husic.
Hit a few big threes in this game so far. Good to see him heating up from beyond the arc.
Throws it up, nice drive. Foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 5, Husic.
It looked like he played some good D there, had a nice contest, but I think he got less than on the body on that last drive.
(58-49). Still within reach, 9 points. Ten-point game after that free throw, 59-49. RCA with the lead. Shots up, no good. There's Diarra with the rebound. Big man with versatility. Foul play, and Dino Husic cannot believe they called a foul on him there. I'm not sure about that call.
Yeah, definitely a bailout there on that foul, and Dino did not know what he was going to do once he left his feet, and you can see him laughing as he gets to the line because he knows he didn't know what he was doing there either.
He had no business getting that foul call. Husic jumped up thinking, my goodness, what is going on? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, and on a play like that, even if there is a little contact, I'd rather see the refs not make that call because Andino was a bit out of control and didn't have a plan on that play.
No good. 1 free throw remains. It's still a 10-point lead. It's good. Nice shot, Long. Gets it to go, and just like that, it's an 8-point game. The Thornlea Youth Movement, they're playing hard in this one, taking on one of the top teams down south. Shot's no good. Long got lucky there. Out of bounds. And Dino loses it. And that's what Thornlea needed right there. They needed a break, and they got it.
Yep, that was a good take there by Andino. Just couldn't get the runner to fall. But let's see if Thornlea can build off of that with another play here.
Nice play. They do build off of it. Gustafson gets it to go. It's now 60-54, 6-point game, 4:22 left in the third.
Yeah, the Thornlea offense looking a lot more fluid, quicker passes than we saw in that first quarter. No one's trying to force it inside off the dribble, and they're getting much better looks this quarter as a result.
They put it in.
Crowd
61-54.
The crowd calling for a travel here, and they might have a case. It looked like he did move his feet after the hop step.
Long can't get it to go, but the tip in. Brown Ferguson just being there, tipping it in. Tiara, he's got handles, can shoot it from the outside. We've seen him do that in 2 games now. More likes more to play from the outside. And there he is, pointing to the big man. And Yanwu, got to be careful. You don't want to get a technical there. Brown Ferguson slaps his hand away.
Yeah, did not look like he appreciated that point after the shot either.
Surendran's got to make some shots out here. It's back to an 8-point lead. 3:15 left, third quarter. RCA with the lead. Goes back to the Thunder. We got a timeout on the floor called by Redemption Christian Academy. 3:07 left, third quarter. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the action. The 2019 Naismith Prep Classic is underway. Day 2 action right now taking place at Bill Crothers Secondary School. 64-56. The team wearing the white jerseys, Redemption Christian Academy, they lead the Thornlea Thunder in purple. It's an 8-point difference. Turnaround, no good. Had the big man inside, didn't give it up. Nice pass. Brown Ferguson puts it in. Too much power, too much size. And just like that, the lead is down to 6.
Yeah, as we said when Redemption was starting to stretch out the lead, the theme of this weekend has been hang around and you never know what'll happen. And here Thornlea is only down 6 in the third quarter.
And Dino to the hole, throws it up. Oh, he gets the great roll. Nice English from the guard. 66-58, 2:22 left, third quarter. See if Thornlea can get something here. Pull them close. Playing against the zone. Nice pass. Good return. Traveling. Too many steps. Gustafson can't get his feet set. They turn it over. Right now, they've got to play better with the ball. Cannot afford turnovers if they want to take this win.
Yep. Right idea there, trying to feed the ball into the high post against the zone. But Gustafson put himself in a bit of a difficult spot on that drive and led to the turnover.
Nice drive. Another roll for him. And, sorry, that one's Oyigbo. Drive and score and back up to 10 points.
Yeah, this Redemption squad's got a few guys that can put it on the ground and attack the paint and really diversifying their offense to keep Thornlea off balance.
That's the toughest part, isn't it? The fact that they've got these guards that at any time can get to the hoop. And you even look at Diarra, he can do it too from the outside. He likes to stay out there and kind of play like a guard, which, you know, he's very versatile, but he can also mix it up inside as well.
Yeah,
Shots up, no good.
Yeah, and with Diarra out there, brings Javonte Brown-Ferguson out there as well, minimizing the protection at the rim for Thornlea.
Big shot, Long. Connects on the 3, and Khalid Long is one of the young players you got to watch out for, but you can't have that. The point guard has to do a better job, marksman, of getting back in front of a Yanwu and preventing a full-speed layup.
Yep, especially off of a made basket there. Really not no excuse to be able to let a transition bucket in there.
And there's Long. He started to heat up. And his mom is in the crowd. I can see her clapping. Mom Tamika is here. She is always in support of Khalid. And he's playing well, banging out some threes right now and keeping Thornlea in it. Brown-Ferguson alters the shot and gets the rebound. Let's see if they can get another basket here and pull closer. Almost dribbles into his big man. And another travel. That's 2 times in a row. Gustafson walks down low.
Gustafson a bit overexcited there when the ball hit his hands. Had a good look if he just took his time, gathered himself, and went up cleanly.
70-64, 23.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Thornlea has pulled themselves back into the contest. Playing pretty well in the second half. In the third quarter, they've turned things around. You just want to give yourself a chance and be within, 5 or 10 points at the most to give yourself a shot to win it. Diarra trying to go on his own right here. Is about a 2-second differential with the shot clock. Look at that, 3 people around him traveling, and he can't believe it. That was forced, though. He was trying to go one-on-one against, 3 players on Thornlea.
Yep, he dribbled it right into traffic there. Abilash was there waiting in the help. Saw that play coming from a mile away. Did a good job of disrupting the drive.
Long, can he make this one? Almost makes that long half-court shot. But after 3 quarters, it's 70-64 Redemption Christian Academy leading over Thornlea Prep. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter coming right up. Welcome back to the action. It's the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. My name is Drew Ebanks, alongside Mikias Mikre, and it's been a pretty good game so far, Mikias. It's Thornlea, obviously, was down early. It wasn't looking so good in the first half, but they turned it around in that third quarter and only trailed by 6, 70-64 to Redemption Christian Academy going into the fourth. What did you see from them on that third quarter, and what can they do to continue to close the gap here?
Ball movement, really the key to success for this Thornlea squad. When they're making quick passes and simple reads, it's leading to easy baskets. But when they try and dribble it in and force it in, it's leading to the turnovers that are the main cause of this deficit. But with how they've cleaned up their offense in this third quarter and second half, I think we set ourselves up for an exciting finish here. And
there was just a foul call on Javante, who was trying to post up. Oh, big shot. Diarra gets it to go again, impressing scouts with his ability to shoot from the outside. Javante could not believe he got called. His hands were up in a post position. Looked like he got fouled, but number 9 was called for the foul himself, the team's first. They trail 73-64 after the 3. Nice play, Marksman, to get to the hole and close the gap to 7.
Yeah, Marksman with the quickness advantage there, took advantage of it with a nice crossover to clean up the right-hand layup.
And he's a Brampton native. A lot of talent, as we know, out of Brampton the last 10 years.
Just the GTA, the hotbed of Canadian talent, as much as we are seeing it grow across the country.
Anthony Bennett, Tyler Ennis, and it's great to see Tyler back on the floor. I was there for the opener, the Raptors 905. He had a pretty good game.
I think he had 21 points, 13 assists or something like that last night.
And that's a and one bucket. Petrusev. That one is going to be on number 5, Husic. Yeah, he played well. I mean, he had a couple turnovers early, but obviously the first game back for Tyler, a year off. I think it was October 18th of last year when he broke his leg, and to see him back in the lineup. His contract's actually interesting. He's not actually like on a two-way with the Raptors. Any team can pick him up, you know. So he has a chance to, you know, latch on with somebody that needs a good, solid point guard. Foul on the play. That's on number 11 again. Petrusev with the foul at the line. Surendran shooting 2. Yeah, we talked about Brampton having a lot of basketball. There's so many clubs up in that area in the West End. Mississauga, too. A lot of basketball players, both girls and guys. It's just a burgeoning amount of talent in the greater Toronto area for those listening and watching from in the States and all over the world.
Yeah, and as they say, it takes a village for that kind of talent to develop at the high level. It really starts from when kids are just starting to play basketball, so good to see so much youth programs available to those folks growing up in the Mississauga and Brampton area.
And we also point out there's ballers everywhere, even in this area, in the East End and the Northeast End, the Scarborough and the Markham area. A lot of talent as well coming out from here. So it just continues to grow. There's so many more kids playing every year. And I think with the Raptors winning that title, it's even going to grow even more. We're going to see another rush of, you know, young basketball players. I'm hearing even parents with kids as young as a year and a half signing their kids up for young dribbler basketball programs where the nets are lower than the conventional baskets, just so these kids can kind of run around and get a feel for basketball. Nice play, Long, second half. He's been remarkable for Thornlea.
Yeah, but yeah, you really got to start somewhere when it comes to basketball, and the viewership numbers for those Raptors games as the playoffs went on really started to skyrocket with record after record being broken. So wouldn't be a surprise to see the talent continue to grow after that.
Well, what was amazing, too, as Javante Brown-Ferguson cuts the gap to 5, was there was over 50 viewing parties for the Raptors in those finals. I believe it was the last game or the second last game. 50 outside parties at, like, City Hall and those kind of places or outdoor locales across the country. This is a hockey country, and to see that in basketball, the foul was on Brown Ferguson there for Thornlea. To see all those parties, I never thought I would see that kind of love for basketball throughout the country.
Yeah, for sure. It started off with just the Jurassic Park in Toronto a few playoffs ago. And even that was kind of unseen for basketball in Canada, let alone.
We started that, I think.
Exactly. The NBA, we didn't really see it in too many other teams as well, but really started to grow and grow from there till it hit nationwide for that last little final stretch.
And right now, when you look at the Toronto Raptors team, you see a team that I don't think gets the respect that they deserve. Look what they did. Went into LA, beat the Lakers, stayed in LA, almost beat the Clippers, short-handed again, both times, and then took out Portland. And now Portland had to make a move and pick up Carmelo Anthony. That's another story. I mean, the storylines in the NBA continue, but I mean, I don't know if the Raptors are ever going to get respect. They would. Someone said on Twitter, if they won 3 in a row, if they three-peated, they would still not get respect from the States. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, Toronto Raptors always seem to be the underdog, always underestimated going into every season, regardless of how well they do in the season before. And it seems like it's almost become a part of the identity of these Toronto Raptors, and they enjoy that chip on their shoulder, coming out to prove the U.S. media and all their doubters wrong season after season.
Well, we'll see how it shakes out. I mean, everybody's calling for the Lakers and Clippers to come out of the West, but you look at teams like the Houston Rockets, there, Utah Jazz, Denver Nuggets. That West playoffs is going to be intense. And in the East, of course, Boston, surprising teams. Philly doing well. Obviously up there, the Raptors up there. And Milwaukee, of course, those four. So, my goodness, both sides of the bracket's going to be great.
Yeah, definitely shaping up to be one of the less predictable playoffs we'll have in the NBA in the past few years.
That's for sure. And some of these young players may one day don an NBA jersey and take the floor in the big stage. Surendra, no good. Again, you mentioned Brown Ferguson just committed to UConn. Big block! Speaking of Brown Ferguson, and one of our young lady ballers, Aaliyah Edwards, committed to UConn as well. They know Canadian talent, of course, Kia Nurse, an alum of UConn. And who knows, there's a couple other young ladies on Crestwood Prep that could go there too. You never know, and follow their former teammate. Big play! Leston! What kind of vertical does Mr. Leston have? Looks so effortless out there.
Yeah, with that kind of length and leaping ability, really dangerous in transition there. Did a good job of running hard, following the play, and setting himself up for a nice alley-oop finish.
78-71. Thornlea still close. Brown Ferguson, nice tip. Marksman tries to get it, no good. They go ahead. Can't finish. Oh, no good. Tap, 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 and they get it to go. Surendran with the foul. And I tell you, this guy right here, number 2, Andino, has played himself some type of ball game. Smallest guy out there, and he's up there battling the trees inside.
Yep, you can tell he is just a certified bucket getter. All he does is attack, put up shots, and he's making them count tonight.
He's got a free throw, trying to make the traditional. He doesn't. He only got a 2-piece there, did get the 3-piece.
He looks pretty surprised that that one didn't drop. Pretty disappointed in himself
Yeah,
there.
that roll was interesting. It rolled out. 80-71. Kick out. Garcia, he can make that. Yes, he can. I'll tell you, he's one of the better shooting guards, no matter how old, in the senior ranks in this country. Like, he can hit it wide open like that. He's almost money.
Yep, he can hit it wide open, off the dribble, can really score in a number of ways from the perimeter.
They got 2 nice point guards with a lot of handle, a lot of skill. The future looks super bright for these Thornlea Prep Thunder. Look at that pass. Nice try. Got to make sure, though, you got to locate before you throw that pass.
Yep, right idea there, but just a bit off target on the lob.
I think the shot clock went off, but I don't think it was reset. Coach Tristan Wilcombe arguing about the play, saying he should have more time. They're not agreeing with that. They're going to award it to Thornlea. They lead 80 to 74. Sorry, they trail 80 to 74. They've trailed for pretty much most of the game. RCA trying to hold on. Thornlea trying to come back down 6. They called a foul there. Looks like that one is on Leston. And he can't believe he's called for the foul. Still a 6-point game. Timeout on the floor called by the Thornlea Thunder. Fourth quarter action, 5:16 left. It's a 6-point game. Redemption Christian Academy with the 80-74 lead. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We have the rest of the fourth quarter coming up right after this. Welcome back to the action. This is a tight one. It's turned into that right now. Surrendran goes to the hoop, can't get it to go. Thornlea Thunder in purple, they trail Redemption Christian Academy in white by 80 to 74. Back and forth, here's Garcia. Nice pass, down low, big play. And Gustafson finally gets the play to go. No travel on this one. It cuts it to 4.
He was set up nicely there by Tyler Garcia. Sprinting down the court, could have went up for the layup, but instead decided to make the drop-off pass to Gustafson for the 2.
Let's see what Redemption Christian, let's see what RCA is going to do now. Pull up. He had to shoot that quick. Rolls out. Look at Garcia battling inside. The point guard has a lot of heart, folks. Almost turned over, but they recover. Gustafson. Nice play. Oh, Javante cannot handle that pass. Diawara. No call. He's flat on his stomach. Referee says play on. He lost the ball.
Definitely a lot of contact on that one there. He and his coach don't look too happy with that non-call.
Foul on the play. Foul is on Surrendran, number 15, and Diawara will go to the line, trying to increase the lead from 4 points. (81-76), 4:02 left, fourth quarter. Nice close game, which is what we like, a competitive game. Thornlea feeling it out, bad pass there, stolen, and the guard goes after it. And Yanwu with the dunk. Thornlea has to be careful here. They're right within reach. can't afford to turn it over. Timeout on the floor. Called by Thornlea. They trail 83-76. Stay tuned for the rest of the fourth quarter action. We'll be right back at the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. We have 3:40 left. Thornlea, they trail by 7, 83-76. Big three! Make that by 4. Three-pointer good. Husic, nice play.
Husic consistently knocking it down from the perimeter in this game. Big three after big three, helping cut into this lead.
And the turnover, that's what Thornlea wants. They want to get back into it. Looking inside, Brown Ferguson keeps his steps, puts it in. That's a tough play. 2 defenders around you. Big man, they have a lot of trouble with defenders around their feet, and he kept his composure and put it in. It's a 2-point game.
Not easy to keep your feet planted there and avoid the travel, but good patience and concentration to finish that play.
You know, UConn watched that and, you know, are appreciative of what he can do. They had the cutter, didn't get it to him in time. Diarra shoots the 3, no good. Surendran with the rebound. Nice look ahead, Garcia. Oh my! Diarra with the finish. Sorry, with the block. Garcia couldn't finish it. Nice kick. There's a foul right there. Looks like that one's going to be on Leston.
Husic did a great job there of using the threat of his three-point shot to draw the defense in the air. He took it inside, another pump fake to draw the foul.
Especially when he had hit one, right? Their defense is keying on that now. And a great way to adjust on his part. Makes 2 free throws. It's a 1-point game, 83-82. Thornlea is showing a lot of gusto to stay in this game. They could have got blown out by this more experienced team, Redemption Christian Academy. This would be a huge win for the Thornlea Thunder. Can't get it to go. Gang rebound. And they're saying it's a tie game.
Must have been a delay in adding the points there, but here we are, 2 minutes left. Thornlea has an even shot to win this game.
There's a foul. And Yanwu with the foul there on the block. No bonus yet, 4th team foul. Brown Ferguson, there he is. Big man finishes, and he is showing them And there you have it, 85-83, the Thunder. Big half for Javonte Ferguson-Brown. Make that Brown-Ferguson. There's the block! Brown-Ferguson sends it, and Diarra looks at him. There's a foul on the play. Looks like Surendran. Brown-Ferguson, what a block that was. He and Diarra are going at each other.
Yeah, definitely been a lot of trash talk between the two going on in this game, and we'll see who gets the last laugh here with such a tightly contested ball game.
Well, you look at them right there. You look at their bodies are similar, both long and lean, almost the same height. Hey, it's all competition, man. No good on the first. Second one is good. It's a one-point game, 85-84. 1:20 left. Garcia stops on a dime. Surendran, nice pass inside. Finds Javonte Brown-Ferguson for the slam. This Thornlea team, they're growing up right before our eyes in this game.
That little tic-tac-toe offense there. Good quick passes, setting up an easy open dunk for Javonte.
And there's a turnover by RCA. And the composure being shown by the younger team now, it's flipped. It was RCA at the beginning, and Thornlea looking very much their age, and now it's flipped, and they're looking like the more mature team out there.
Yeah, I guess it took them a little bit of time to get their bearings, but once they got it together, looking like they know what they're doing here on the court.
Oh, this is food. This is food. That's food right there. That is a big man move. Javonte Brown-Ferguson inside, up and under, and dunk. Here's Diarra, goes to the hoop. There's going to be a foul. Surendran, what do you do there? You're trying your best to stay out of the way, and Diarra will go to the line, shooting two. 89-84. Thornlea has stormed back, and one of my key performers, Mr. Long right there, number 2, Khalid, getting it done. He has a lot of potential. Can shoot the three, can take it on the bounce as well, and just growing into his game. Looks like a timeout called on the floor. We'll be right back. 36.7 seconds left. You're watching the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. And back to the action. The first free throw is missed by Diarra. They need that. They're down 5. Misses the second. Rebound. Big Javonte. Good luck trying to stop that point guard in the backcourt. Oh, bad pass there. And then the foul on Garcia. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate turnover right there, but they're still ahead by 5. RCA has to make their free throws right here.
This is a big trip to the line for RCA. Have the chance to cut this down to a one-possession game, and if they can do that, there's enough time on the clock that they'll get another chance to try and draw it up if they get a stop.
First one's good. Second one is good. Timeout on the floor. 89-86. It's a three-point game. Thornlea wants to talk it over. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. It's the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. This one's a nail-biter right down to the stretch. Thornlea trailed for most of the game, but they came out and played better in the second half. They lead 89-86 with 27.9 seconds left. This would be a huge victory for these young ballers in their program. Marksman spins out of the double. Nice play. It's good to have good ball handlers. There's about a 3-second differential. In my opinion, the differential was too short there. I thought they would have fouled a lot sooner. Make this a free throw shooting contest, stop the clock. They gave up another 10 seconds there. Could have stopped the clock with maybe 25, 26 left. Now there's 16 and with a chance to go up 5.
I think what they were trying to do there, just because there was some time on the clock, was see if they can force a turnover first, take a chance, and then if not, which they couldn't, then go for the foul with enough time to get a shot up hope that they miss those free throws.
I hear you on that. For me, I like to stop the clock. I like to give as many seconds as possible to try to get a couple buckets if you have to, right? But different conventional wisdom from different coaches for sure. Yeah,
and I think if they're going to take the approach that they did, probably should have applied a bit more pressure on the inbound.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. I didn't see as much pressure to be able to let the clock go. You would want to put it and maybe force even a turnover or something, or a steal.
The defense was a bit too relaxed on that play.
Marksman makes the first. Let's see if he can make 2. He makes 2. That's a big set of free throws made. And that, too, I would just get up on them, force them to pick it up. That's valuable seconds you let stay off the clock. And Dino right to the hole, 8.7 seconds left. It's a 3-point game. Marksman, foul on the play. He'll go to the line. That foul's on number 4, Oyigbo. Marksman to the line.
And if he can hit even one of these free throws here, puts Thornlea in a great position to take this win.
Might ice it, no? Could ice it with a free throw here. Ooh, okay. He misses one. They have a chance.
Leaving us with some suspense here as the game comes down to the end.
It can never be easy, can it, when you're broadcasting? No way. It's always got to be drama. No good. They have a chance. Clock has to start, though. Clock has not started. Is this a timeout? Do they have a timeout left?
I don't know if they can call a timeout on the live ball like that.
2 referees right here, right in front of us, leaving one referee
to clear it up.
outside while they chill out over here.
Yeah, and it looks like the clock did not start there
Clock
either,
didn't stop.
so everyone, no one on the same page on that last possession.
Clock did not start. It was 5.5. 2 missed free throws.
Redemption has to consider themselves lucky that the clock didn't start there either. They were really slow to get into their offense. Kind of got bailed out.
I don't think they realized what was going on. Next up, if you're in the gym, unfortunately it won't be streamed, but some high-level talent, TRC Junior Boys taking on Bill Crothers Junior Boys. Both of those teams have a lot of talent. And after that, it's the TRC Senior Girls versus Royal Crown Girls. And then we'll be back on the broadcast stream. Guy Mickius and myself. Bill Crothers taking on Northfield Mount Herman. That's slated for 7 p.m. We're running a little bit behind, so I'm thinking it's probably about 7:20 if it stays true to form, depending on if these two games go quickly or not. So 3 points down. Wonder who's going to take the three. Will it be one of the guards or will it be number 21, Mr. Diarra? Not sure what's going to happen, but stay right here.
And Dino's had the hot hand here for Redemption. Could be him. But as you mentioned, Diarra's also been firing it up from three. So I think chances are it's one of those two that goes up and takes this last shot for Redemption.
And the inbounds, Oyigbo all the way down at the end. He loses it out of bounds. That's unfortunate. And such a great game for him. Nazir and Dino, that's not the way you want it to go down. I would have preferred them to at least try to get a shot off. That's too bad.
Yeah.
91-88, but if you're a Thornlea Thunder fan or player, you're happy right now. Turnover. Jump ball. Still going Thunder way on the jump ball call.
And Dino almost redeems himself from that turnover by forcing the jump ball, but looks like it's staying with Thornlea with a second to go here.
Yes, it will.
Oh, wait, it might be Redemption ball, actually.
Oh, wow, okay. They reversed that. I was seeing the arrow going the other way. It's timeout on the floor. 1.1 seconds left. 91-88 is the score. The Thornlea Thunder lead. Redemption Christian Academy. We'll stay right here. We won't go for a break. This game's been an interesting game so far. Only 1.1 seconds left. Can they get it done? I'm trying to still figure out who has the ball.
I think it's Redemption ball here, but it's 1.1 second left. Not a lot of time, but enough to get something up. And we've seen some crazy things happen in this sport, so wouldn't quite call this a ball game yet.
Yeah, usually we sit beside the scorer's table, so it's a lot easier to hear what's going on. But the referees aren't really letting us know what's happening, so we're trying to figure it out. Yeah, it looks like Redemption will be throwing it in. The tie-up. They're getting it done. Shots up, no good. Nathan Jean can't get it to go, and the Thornlea Thunder come all the way back from double digits down to win it 91-88, taking down Redemption Christian Academy. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Stay tuned. We'll try to see if we can maybe get Javante, get him for a quick few minutes, and talk to him about his recent commitment to UConn. Thanks for tuning in. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic.
Want to grab him?
Next up, PRC Junior Boys. Little brothers and qualified PRC Senior Girls at the feature game of the night, 7 p.m. for the silver start time. Little brothers, the whole squad, taking on U.S. powerhouse Northfield Mount Vernon. One of the sponsors for the event this weekend, CREC Fellas, Main Street Boots, Basket Holding, and Drive for Dreams.
Just say at the beginning this is going to be a massacre. What? Just say at the beginning this is going to be a game over, 50-point deficit. We are losing.
You gotta try though, you can't give up.
I know.
You gotta try. What up, Jay?
Hey.
Good? Come on over, man. Grab that. Welcome back to the broadcast. What a finish we just witnessed. The Thornlea Thunder down, looking like you're out. You guys are a younger team against a powerhouse down in the States, Redemption Christian Academy. Special guest right here with me, Javante Brown Ferguson. Javante, good to see you, man. How you doing?
You too, Drew. I'm good. How are you?
You doing good, man. This is a big last couple weeks for you, man.
Very big.
You have come a long way. We saw you when you were a raw young man, and to see you doing what you're doing out there, the post moves, we know you've been working hard behind the scenes, man. How do you feel right now? First off, we'll talk about the game and what you just did.
We was down 13 at half. We had a huge comeback. We were playing really intense. Our team is very young, so this is a very big win for us. We was down 13, came back, won at the very end. We won by 3. This is a great win for us. A very, very big win.
I said the same thing. I said this young team, when you look at this win, what it can do, this puts you on the map.
Exactly.
All over North America, they're going to look at this score and say, the Thornlea Thunder beat Redemption Christian Academy, and the big man went to work. We don't know the exact points. We're waiting on the score sheet, but I know you clocked over 20 in this one, and
Sure hope so.
I don't know how many boards as well and how many blocks. But talk about going into the game, what you were thinking.
To be honest, when I came to the game, I just know how to dominate because this is an American team. And then the UConn coaches want to see me dominate. They know I already know I could dominate against Canadian teams. They want to see me go against national powerhouses in the States. And I did what I had to do. I was blocking shots, rebounding, dunking everything I could, finishing around the rim, all that stuff.
So it's good to see your teammates, and I pointed out one specific one who I know as well, Khalid Long. What a second half performance from the shooter.
Crazy.
He came out and hit some threes that really got you guys back into it and scored some buckets as well.
Yep.
Talk about his play, and of course, Tyler Garcia hit shots, made plays. You guys have a great chemistry as well.
Khalid and Tyler, those are my guys, my road dogs. I know them very well. Like you see me in the post, I was catching it, kicking to Khalid, kicking to Tyler. They're just hitting because I know they're gonna hit. That's their job. And Khalid stepped up big time. Him being in 5th year, and that's what we know he could do. I know he could do that from the jump. Since he was in grade 9, I know that what he's capable of.
And I see you in the back line communicating, talking. That's what the college coaches wanted to see.
Yep.
Quickly talk about choosing and, of course, selecting the squad that you did.
Yeah, UConn.
UConn Huskies. You're the second Canadian in a couple weeks. You're going to see Aaliyah over there, Edwards, as well for UConn.
Crazy.
That's amazing to see. But, what was ultimately the factor for you that made you choose UConn?
To be honest, with UConn, it is, in my opinion, is the best fit. And then with them going back to the Big East next year, it's bringing a lot of hype around them. So me being one of the only Canadians other than Denham Brown to be at UConn, that's bringing a lot of hype around my name. And I love the coaching staff over there. I love it. I love them.
All right.
And they play a lot of passion, and you can tell they're already hungry.
And quickly, what are you going to improve on over the while and as the season progresses?
I'm definitely going to improve on my strength, my motor, and my versatility, definitely.
All right, there you have it, my man in the building, Javonte Brown Ferguson, the player of the game here at the Naismith Prep Classic. Thank you, Javonte.
Thank you, Drew.
And we're so happy for you and so proud of where you've come from to now. I know you're going to keep working, my man, and you're going to make Canada proud. We'll all be behind you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you and your family, and of course the Thornlea family as well.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you.
Take care, my man. All the best.
You too.
And there you have it. The player of the game for the Thornlea Thunder, Javonte Brown Ferguson. An incredible game. He's 7 feet. He's going to make a huge impact at the next level. Has signed on with the UConn Huskies. So watch out and listen for that name, Javonte Brown Ferguson. We're going to sign off here. We'll be back for the finale of the night. That'll be Bill Crothers taking on Northfield Mount Herman. And we wish the rest of the teams good luck until then. Please stay tuned in a couple hours as we'll be back at the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Drew Ebanks signing off for Macias Mikre as well as my man Guy. We'll talk to you soon.